it's a pretty big day.
Pretty big day.
This part of YouTube. I'm pretty excited.
Exactly. It's gonna be a game changer for sure.
Oh yeah.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today is a very exciting day, something epic that we have planned. Honestly, we've been planning this for about a year now, and as you can tell behind us, there is a bunch of helicopters all over the place. And what we're doing right now is actually helicopter shopping.
Something that we always dreamed about for all of our lives, honestly.
Honestly, we've always just wanted to get up into the air, either in an airplane or a helicopter, but you know what? Helicopter is the best option right now. Honestly, our helicopter broker, Jimmy over there, has been trying to get us to buy a helicopter for about a year now. So he's been going back and forth with us. And honestly, we just never found the perfect time. And we just had so much going on, right?
Oh yeah, we had a lot of projects and a lot of like awesome stuff going on. But today's a game changer.
Today's a game changer. We found the perfect helicopter for us. Not only are we just buying it at the perfect time, but we found the perfect helicopter because, as you guys know, we usually buy stuff that's wrecked or it needs to be rebuilt. But in this case, the helicopter is not exactly wrecked, but it does need to be rebuilt. And it's
gonna need to be fully rebuilt.
Are we gonna show them the helicopter right now?
Kind of see it all the way out there over there.
Honestly, I'm just so nervous. I'm kind of speechless. I really don't know what to say because this is like one of our biggest projects ever. It's probably gonna be the most expensive project as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not only just purchasing the helicopter itself, but all the parts that we're gonna put into it and the labor is gonna be probably
the whole entire rebuilding process, dude.
Well over 100,000 just on parts. So look at all these helicopters here, just amazing. You know, we're super excited just to be out here, you know, touching the helicopters, feeling them, smelling them.
Hey, maybe even flying
them. Yeah, Jimmy even offered for us to fly in one of the helicopters. I don't know if we will, but dude, I'm super excited. We're just super stoked to be in this helicopter hangar. You know, it's super hot in here. We're sweating, but you know what? We're just enjoying this right now. I guess we're gonna walk around and actually get some more information
and find the perfect helicopter for us.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep walking around and see if we can show you guys the helicopter that we're gonna get. Alright, so we are basically in the helicopter maintenance room right here. As you can tell, we got a bunch of parts behind us. We got some rotors, some tail cones. We're learning a lot of the terminology, which is pretty awesome to learn. That's what we're about, dude.
Just learning new stuff. And right now we are learning the newest stuff possible, dude.
Exactly.
I don't know nothing about this, but we are finna learn everything.
Let's just go ahead and tell you guys how much this helicopter costs right here. That's $400,000, somewhere in that price range right there. But we're going with a Robinson, I believe, which
R22.
R22, which is right there, probably one of the cheapest helicopters that's still safe and all that good stuff.
One of the best helicopters to learn how to fly, you know, flight training and stuff like that.
And I believe Robinson is actually one of like the most popular helicopters.
Oh yeah, dude, you see these suckers everywhere. I mean, just look behind you, dude.
Let's go over here. Let's walk through some of these. There's actually some wrecked ones out here, which is crazy. Some of these have been already overhauled, so they are ready to go. But some of these are going to need to be overhauled. Some of these are ready to be leased.
What does this one need? A paint job or something like that?
I think so. It looks like they already taped it up. So I think we're going to be doing like a paint job on ours.
A custom paint job and all that good stuff.
Go in there, dude. Look at all that crazy stuff that's going on in there.
Dude, that is insane. So that's like something that we're going to be looking forward is to do something like this to our helicopter, because once we get one, it's going to have to be completely taken apart. Dude, is that an engine?
This is an engine. I believe it's a 4-cylinder or something. I don't know. We're still going to learn about that, if it's a 2-stroke or 4-stroke. There's a bunch of wirings and components or whatever. And this is another helicopter. I don't know what you call this, the shell of it, the body of it.
Yeah, that's just the body of it. I believe he said that this thing was been in an accident before. I don't know if they're rebuilding it. They'll see, but there's a helicopter over here that's been in a tornado, which is this one right here. This is all the way from Nashville,
which is about 2 hours away from where we actually reside.
But dude, this thing is just...
But this right here is actually a R44, which is a 4-seater, and then it goes up to R66, which is probably the most expensive. I guess that's still the 4-seater with just a better engine.
It's probably like one of the best Robinsons you can get is the R66, exactly. Which is around almost like
$500,000.
Up to almost $500,000, which not anytime soon for us.
That's way out of our price range. But you know what? We're starting with something decent. Should we go ahead and show them what we're starting with?
I don't know if we have to really talk to Jimmy about everything. You know,
because we really haven't decided if we're going 100% with this. Because as you know, Jimmy is a broker, so he could actually find tons of helicopters.
Oh yeah, I mean, just check right here, dude. There's a white, red, And the thing is, we can paint it whatever color we want,
Dude,
so that's just going to be insane as well.
We're going to do a crazy color scheme on it. That's the whole point of this, you know, rebuild a helicopter, but do it as crazy as possible. Dude, I just can't get over this one right here. Look at
that thing is insane. Apparently, this guy didn't have insurance at all, so to basically rebuild this thing will cost almost as much as the helicopter itself.
Exactly. It's like somewhere around $200,000 just in repairs here. But you know what? We're getting a feel for this stuff, and we're getting a feel for these numbers, which are outrageous. So we got to be real careful and not get too excited. Don't get too ahead of ourselves. But also, if we do buy this helicopter, clearly we're going to be flying these suckers,
Oh, yeah,
right?
we're going to have to get our license. But, dude, there's a flight training. Apparently, there's like a, what would you call it?
A simulator.
A simulator in that trailer. We're probably going to have to hit that sucker up as well.
Dude, this is insane, man. I can't believe it, man. They got
Dude, let's walk around and check some of these helicopters out in here.
Outside. They got R44 and two R44s just get my attention so much. But
maybe one day, once we rebuild a R22, we can move up to one of those.
But the R22s are pretty sick too. Imagine an R22 in our yard over there at the Goon Squad garage.
Dude, that'd be insane.
How epic would that be? But it is a beautiful day out here. I just love the environment. Let's just go ahead and show them what's going on there. They got airplanes, they got helicopters. We've got a Tesla P100D. That's actually Jimmy's, so he may let us test drive it. Who knows? All right, so what we have here is an R44 Raven 2, and we're just gonna hop in here, or not actually hop in here, but we're gonna show you guys what we want to do, right?
Dude, first of all, dude, the interior in this thing is just insane. Like, what if we do like seats like this in one of ours, dude? That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome, and you can upgrade all the technology in there. And Jimmy was even talking about you could put an iPad in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Instead of spending all the expensive money, thousands of dollars on something over here, you can like install an iPad with the GPS and all that good stuff. But dude, we're just getting a feel for all this stuff, trying to look and just get as much information as possible on this.
Look at that, you know, headliner. This is stuff that we could do custom, and like the floor mats, the carpets, and all that good stuff. This stuff that we can do locally. We could probably even find people to do that custom.
Oh yeah.
But they do have a Robinson, what is it called? A overhauling place that we do got to send like our engine off and stuff like that.
Our transmission, I believe a few other things on the rear tail, rotor, stuff like that. Something that, man, we're just gonna have to.
We'll get more into depth on that stuff because honestly, we're just trying to grasp this information. Really, you know,
there's so much information thrown. That's like us first starting to like take apart a car. We just don't know nothing. You know, we gotta like get used to it. So right now we're just trying to figure it out, trying to just soak all this stuff in.
But that's the fun part about it. You know what I mean? Just two noobs just diving into a helicopter.
Dude, that's gonna be insane.
And the end result, the end goal is to fly this sucker, right?
Yeah, definitely. The end goal is to fly, get our own pilot's license, and just go cruising in this thing.
Go cruising.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, guys. We were just getting like a whole entire tour of the whole entire facility, and I think right now we're gonna get a little helicopter ride, right?
Yeah,
in an R44, right?
Yes, sir.
So before we go to the helicopter that we're actually going to pursue, we're going to go ahead and go for a little test drive, ain't we?
This is the first time in a Tesla for me.
First time. This is the P100D. This is probably like the second fastest Tesla out there, I think.
Yeah, dual motor and all that good stuff, dude. Look at these crazy doors, dude. That's insane.
I always wanted to rebuild the Tesla, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and test one out and see what it's about. Dude, this is crazy. Now, is this thing started or what?
Yeah, you can feel the AC's
started.
already.
It started, yeah.
So
awesome.
all the doors close on their own.
Oh, you don't even have to close the door.
We can hit a button and close everything. Yeah.
That's an airplane cockpit
It
right
literally
there.
feels like an airplane. Dude. That's crazy.
The windows go all the way up.
That is insane.
If you give it a whole bunch of gas and then let go, we're all going to lurch forward.
Okay.
So you kind of want to throttle the feather
it's
the
kind of
throttle
like
back
a jet ski a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, if
Yeah.
you let go.
Yeah, you're going to lurch forward.
Yeah.
You see where that airplane is way down there?
Mhm.
That's where the crease is.
Okay, so along that line,
we don't
slow down.
Yeah, we want to get it way slow.
And then we're gonna go past that crease.
yeah, we'll do a 180 and come back, and then when we cross that crease going this direction, you can just have at it at that point. And I'll just all the way down. Punch it. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness.
That is epic.
I generally won't tell people that it's going to toss your head back. I kind of like to thump people's heads against the seat. I imagine y'all probably do the same.
I don't think we came here to buy a helicopter. We came here to buy a Tesla. Dude, this got us sold. We're definitely going to keep our eyes peeled for something on the auction. As usual, we would like to get something like this wrecked, but I guess probably Elon Musk is going to try to stop us, though. You know what I mean?
Probably to rebuild it or something like that.
Just like Rich rebuilds, man. He's been going through some loops and some hoops.
Dude, but these things are just so sick, dude.
Dude, this one is
especially with
outrageous.
With the wings right there. It looks
and all the technology behind it. Look at that. Just look at that. Can you get it to sing a Christmas carol? No, it's fine.
Because it does a little show of dance.
Yeah, I've seen that before. That's pretty cool. But anyways, let's get to what we came here for. All right, so here she is, dude.
Man, this thing is just a beautiful piece of machinery, honestly.
Beautiful piece of machinery. It's red, white, and blue, of course, you know, for America.
Oh yeah, man, and this is the one that we are looking at. This is the one that is potentially going to be the Goon Squad chopper right here.
Exactly,
dude.
the Goon Squad. Is that what we're calling it? The Goon Squad chopper?
We may even call it that. I don't know. Who knows?
Hey, maybe we'll figure out a creative name or something like that.
Yeah,
but as for the details of this helicopter, it is a R22, right?
Yeah, R22. What year it is again?
I think it's a
91.
91, okay,
91
and this
R22.
is the carbureted one as well.
Carbureted Robinson, man, this thing is just insane looking.
We're gonna go into depth a little bit later. As right now, we just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Let's go on the interior, I guess. Interior is gonna get completely rebuilt. We're gonna pull this sucker completely apart, really.
Yeah, as you can tell, it's not the perfect helicopter like we showed you the interior on that R44. Yep. It's gonna need some work. I mean, the seats are already, they're like worn out, they're like flat. The interior is completely like, it needs a new interior.
Exactly. Ooh, and we got R44 flying in right there. I just love it, man. I just love this whole entire environment, and we just took a flight as well, right?
Oh yeah, we just took a flight on, I believe it's that one?
Yeah, that's the one we took a flight on.
Oh, it's an R22. Right?
Oh, yeah, that is a 22.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Pretty sweet. But I guess we're not going to give you guys too much information on this until we actually make the deal, right?
Make the paperwork, because it could be a completely different helicopter. Who knows? This could not be the one, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're still looking, but we just came out here to make, get some information on it and just see what we can come up with.
Alrighty guys, so it has been about a couple days later, and we had a good time to really think about this purchase and do some more research and all that good stuff. And what do you got to say about that?
All I gotta say is, man, this is gonna be a crazy one. We purchased it. We made the deal go through. We signed the paperwork. It took a couple of days to do all that. Wasn't a super easy process because we're trying to just process all this in our heads ourselves. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. It's gonna be a crazy one. But right now, we actually went home and now we're driving back. It's about 2 hours away, so we're heading there right now. And I guess we're gonna have to tear that sucker apart, ain't we?
Yeah. The way to haul these things, if you don't have a helicopter trailer, you actually have to take the tail wing off or whatever.
The tail boom or the tail cone.
The tail cone and the rotors off of that sucker. Apparently it's not too hard, so we'll be able to do that and record that whole entire process and load that sucker up on the trailer.
And also, I believe the helicopter still has some life. I think it has 6 hours of flight time, so it can fire up, that's for sure, and it can fly for another couple hours. So
yeah, so possibly we may even fire that sucker up, and who knows, may even fly.
But the weather right now is kind of not the best. It's been raining on and off. So there's no telling if we're going to be able to fly it or not. But you know what? We're just super excited to go pick it up because this is epic, dude.
Dude, it's really
this is just unbelievable, to be honest with you.
I can't even imagine like whenever we're going to bring it back to the Goon Squad garage and start just taking it off the trailer. It's just going to be such an epic, dude, adventure with this thing.
Dude, most people would actually learn to fly before they buy a helicopter. We did it the other way around, dude.
Yeah, we'll buy a helicopter and then we're gonna learn to fly, or might even learn to fly during the process. Dude, there's a helicopter right there.
Pull up on this thing, dude.
That is insane. There is.
Look at this.
I don't know what you'd call that. That thing is huge, man. It's a military one.
That is awesome, dude.
So we are headed in the right direction.
Exactly, 100%, man. We are on the right path. But you know what? We're just truly blessed, honestly, to share this process with you guys. We're happy about it, man.
Dude, who would have thought, man?
Who would have thought, man? We thought we were just gonna stick to supercars or just cool cars, but I guess we're gonna change it up a little bit.
Hey, it's time to change it up. Time to do it different. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
we're gonna keep driving here. We got a little bit more to go, and hopefully we could maybe crank this helicopter up or whatever. Maybe we'll fly it or something crazy. Maybe. So let's head that way.
Let's do it.
All right, so we are back here at the airport, and look at that. That's an R44 right there. It looks just like the same color scheme.
Dude, I think that's ours right there, getting ready for a flight test.
That middle one, dude.
Dude, that looks so sick. 4 choppers just lined up. Dude, I'm excited. My heart is just pounding right now.
Every time we get around like a helicopter, dude, I get so excited.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit nervous, but you know what? That's part of it, man.
Dude, this is awesome, man. I can't wait. I honestly would love to see that thing run before we take it.
Me too, but either way it goes, if the weather's not good enough, because look at that weather, man. It's kind of crazy.
And all the choppers are grounded right now, so that means one thing that, you know, nobody's
They're
flying.
probably not flying.
Yeah.
But I guess let's hop in there and see what's going on.
Let's do it. Right now we're gonna go ahead and do the very first test start on this thing. I don't know what you'd call it, but we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up, and I don't think we can fly it because it is kind of raining, and you can actually damage these rotors or the blades in the rain, which is crazy.
Yeah, we really don't want that. The weather is kind of sucky
Off
right
and
now.
on right now.
Yeah, off and on, and they kind of recommended us not to fly it in this weather. I mean, we could,
but you know what? We don't want to risk it and cause more damage and end up paying a lot more than, you know, what we're planning on.
Exactly, yeah. So right now, I think this is like a pre-inspection. I don't know what you call it.
Pre-inspection flight startup. I don't know what you'd call, but you go in there, hop in there, and record that whole setup. I'm gonna go ahead and get some shots out here, dude.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. You ready to fly this thing?
Clear.
Heck yeah. Firing right up.
Looks like that. We're gonna let it warm up and then the green here.
So what's up?
There you have it. We just did an initial warm up, and that's pretty much all we can do. We can't go up into the air until I guess, the weather clears up, but we're probably gonna do the overhaul by then.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely do that. But dude, that was crazy, dude. That was awesome seeing it start up for the first time for us. But dude,
now it's time to probably go ahead. Are we gonna pull it into the hangar?
Yeah.
Pull it.
Next step, we should go ahead and pull it in and take off the main rotor blades, tail cone, and tail rotor blades for shipment.
Yep. I'm gonna load it up onto the trailer, and I guess we'll take her home. All right, so we got that sucker completely disassembled, the cone, the blades, and
We're
what
strapping
else?
it up right now. We just got two big boxes to load up, but right now we want to learn how to roll this sucker around because that's what we're going to be doing.
Exactly. Jimmy over here had the bright idea of just like
To come over here and walk a helicopter.
walk a helicopter. That's what we're gonna call it. But he just wants to teach us how it's done, really.
Here's the helicopter easy wheels.
Okay.
So we're gonna put them through the hole into the cradle, and you're gonna pull it forward.
All right.
I guess
And
I
you go
got
to
that
the-
side.
Yep. And I'll hold the back part.
All right.
Perfect.
Crank it.
All right. So come back here. So this thing, empty, is around 850 pounds to 900 pounds. So you want to pull down on the tail rotor gearbox, and you're going to steer it right here. You don't want to grab here or here because remember that's thin sheet metal.
Okay.
Expensive too.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Super expensive.
I want that device right there.
So you could totally move a helicopter with that as well. Kind of an overkill for
Yeah.
an R22.
Yeah, definitely.
I bet it's gonna look funny. So
So we're going to pull it down. So now you're pivoted on the rear two wheels. So let's let them go fast.
yeah, we don't want to have a helicopter collision out here.
So now go ahead and just go straight forward with it.
Dude,
So what
that is
makes
awesome.
These wheels nice is they got the upgraded wheel bearings. So if they had the factory ones, it'd be difficult. And the way to stop, you just pull them back, and then once you're done, you're just gonna ease it back down. But even whenever you put it down, you can still move the helicopter.
Oh, okay.
So
turn
you
it.
want to take the wheels, the pressure off the wheels
When you got it set into the position.
when you got it to where you want to be.
Cool, man. And we actually got a set of that. So
Yep.
that's awesome right
Fresh
there.
from the Netherlands.
Fresh from the Netherlands. That is awesome. That's gonna allow us to move it into the garage when we get there. So that is awesome, dude. We're almost ready to leave.
Dude, we're about like I said, 2 more boxes and then I guess we're out of here, dude.
Heck yeah. What do you got to say about it? Are you happy about us
Well,
taking this?
It's a pretty big day.
Pretty
to
big
see
day.
this part of YouTube.
Exactly.
I'm pretty excited.
Exactly. It's gonna be a game changer for sure.
All right, guys, so we are done loading this sucker up. We took it apart, strapped this sucker up in all different ways. This thing is not going anywhere, but dude, look how crazy that looks right
this
there.
is gonna look so crazy going down the highway. I bet we're gonna get so many looks.
Hey, the helicopters are strapped up with we got the tail cone in the boxes and the rotor blades in the box as well. Got a few parts inside, but dude, we're ready to hit the road.
We're ready to go. We got all the paperwork. This is the best way to haul it right here, man. It's
Oh, yeah.
safe. You've got 3 straps there, a bunch of straps
Hey,
on
this
them.
thing is not even that heavy, so them straps are just perfect. You know what
Exactly.
I mean?
And we purchased the little wheel dolly thingies. They're actually inside the truck. And that's going to allow us to pull this sucker into the shop. But as of right now, we're basically got to just hit the road 2 hours drive.
Yeah,
and-
it'll probably get dark by then, so we'll probably catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
All right, so it is the next day here. We are finally back at the house. We do got the forklift in the back there if we do decide to use it. But the very first thing that we're gonna do is probably unstrap it, unload the boxes, and then we're gonna try to figure out how we can get this helicopter inside, because there is a couple different ways we could do it.
I mean, we got the forklift
Got the
ready to go.
forklift.
We'll probably strap it up. They told us a way to actually strap it by the top part and pick it up.
Lift it up.
But there is a possibility that we can actually wheel this thing off of here, which will be the best method, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, that would be the best and easiest method, but I don't know if the wheels, that little wheel dolly thingies, are gonna actually be
The trailer is
narrow
kind of
enough,
too
yeah.
short, so we'll see. But
Dude, this is crazy.
that's
dude.
what I'm about to say, dude. I'm just standing here, dude. Where we started to where we're at right now, we got a helicopter at our property, dude.
From rebuilding just regular Jeeps to sports cars to supercars to helicopters.
To
dude.
being on the ground, on the water, now in the air, dude.
Now we're going in the air, dude. The sky's the limit, so we might as well just take for the skies. But dude, this is just exciting, and we're super happy to share it with you guys and just see where we take this. But I guess as of right now, let's just go ahead, start unloading stuff and see if we can get this chopper inside. Alrighty guys, so we finally got the helicopter unloaded and inside of the garage, and basically all we did was kind of just slide it in, right?
Yeah, it's super light. I mean, especially without the tail cone and the main rotor blades, dude, this thing was just, I mean, easy to slide. And then with those easy wheels right there, we can just roll it around in this garage, super easy.
That's the correct term for those easy wheels right there, dude. That is a must. You gotta have that. It's gonna be easy to just move it all over this garage.
And it's gonna be easy to move it in and out of a hangar once we get this thing done. Hopefully we're in a hangar next.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Not next. It's gonna be a while before we get into a
definitely.
legit hangar. I guess we're gonna turn this into a hangar, right? Our garage here.
Right now, this is gonna be the breakdown spot for this thing. You know what I mean?
I don't think any other builds are gonna come in here probably for a while. You know, we're just gonna stick to this.
I mean, we do have still the Supra that we're gonna pop up. You know,
Supra, and then maybe a few other little sneaky
track
builds.
You know, and a few other things here and there, and who knows, something else might pop up.
You never know, because
know.
We're always gonna do some surprises for you guys.
Definitely.
But this is epic. The next thing, probably in the next video, we're gonna do a little bit of teardown, right?
Yeah, a little bit of more of what we're gonna be planning on doing to this thing next, and start tearing stuff apart, dude. That's gonna be the fun part. Start digging into this thing, because we are gonna dig deep into this thing.
This thing is gonna get completely torn apart.
It's probably not gonna even look like a helicopter when it's completely down.
As it is right now, it looks crazy. No tail cone on it, no rotors, no main
rotor blades
on it. It looks awesome as it is. But dude, this is gonna be super exciting, man. Just learning all this new stuff. You know what I mean?
That's all it is, dude. It's a whole entire learning experience. It's a whole new ball game. It's nothing the same, and that's the awesome thing about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And I do want to give a huge shout out to TJ Helicopters for making this deal go through. And also for Tommy, he's going to assist us with breaking everything apart, because he is a helicopter mechanic, right?
Yeah, without Tommy, none of this would have been possible, because he's the one that's going to have to go overlook everything, make sure everything is done right, because this is a helicopter. At the end of the day, it's not a car, so you got to make sure everything is 100, 1000%, and all that good stuff.
You got to basically be OCD when you're working on helicopters, you know?
That's basically it. You can't just be like super clumsy with this stuff. You got to be on point and OCD, like you said. You got to make sure you label everything and all that stuff. But we already kind of do that with cars, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we do. We try to do quality over quantity, and it's been working out for us so far, but now we're just going to step into a whole different arena.
Oh yeah.
But guys, that is pretty much going to be a wrap for today's video. I hope you guys are excited about this helicopter build as much as we are. This is definitely something out of our comfort zone, but you know what? We always like a challenge, but in the end, this is definitely going to be an epic build. So make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. Also, I do want to mention that we got some brand new merch on the website. You got the goonzquad logo on that front pocket, and you got the dang sun on the back. It's a super fire t-shirt, and honestly, there's not very many of them. So if you guys want to help support your boys, be sure to visit goonzquad.com and copy one. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.